The spring equinox on March the 20th brings with it an activation to ignite your inner light. Now, it's not just a turning point in season, but it is also an immense turning point for each and every one of us at a soul level, because there are new light codes now available, new frequencies that are available that are now coming in that are really igniting our inner light. In this video today, I want to share with you the key things to know about the spring equinox on March the 20th, as well as a powerful light code activation to help you really open yourself up and bring in those light codes, those frequencies that are now available to you to really ignite your inner light. So the first thing I would like for you to know is that you may have noticed that there's a lot of growth that happened within you that really ignited your light. You may have noticed that a lot of things are shifting into place where you feel like you are vibrating differently. You're vibrating higher, because that's truly what has been happening because of that growth that you have experienced throughout the beginning of 2023. There's a lot of growth that happened. Now, you may have felt quite tested many times since the beginning of the year, and there may have been times when you felt very uncomfortable and very challenged as well, but it was all happening for your highest good, like really helping you to get to this point in time now, because there's truly now a turning point happening right now, a change in season, a change in vibration, a change in just everything that has been happening, and you're truly at that turning point right now. And you may have really noticed that growth that has been happening. Maybe it was just kind of slow, maybe it was been happening quite rapidly, and maybe that also brought up a lot within you. But all that happened, it really helped you to raise in frequency, to vibrate higher, to shine more brightly as well, because your inner light is truly being activated with this equinox. Think of it like that inner light, like you're flipping the switch on, like, and you're shining more brightly now, because that is really what is important now moving forward, that you shine your light, that you don't hide behind the situations of your story or anything like that, but that you really step into your power. And that's really what is at offer right now through this spring equinox. And I want to invite you to also check out a video. It's a light code activation to really activate your inner power, so you can really be that empowered version of yourself that you already are deep within. The link of the video is in the description below if you would like to check it out. Then the second thing I would like for you to know about, and that I want you to become aware of, is that you now also feel differently. Like you have that inner sense of waking up, of sitting up. Maybe you feel like more filled out from within, that you may be feeling taller with your head held higher than before. Maybe your back feels a little more straighter than before, and you just feel that inner sitting up. You feel different. You feel like a newer version of yourself, because your awakening self, or your awakened self, is now coming more into the forefront, because this year is all about really embracing your soul, embracing your soul's path. And in order to do that, well, you have to embrace that awakening self, right? So that's what is at play right now too. You may notice it, and if you don't, I want to invite you, maybe take some time out, really sit with that, connect deeply, allow yourself to become aware of that. Maybe you are now feeling differently, maybe you are now acting differently, showing up differently, behaving differently, and maybe looking at life differently, maybe from a higher perspective. Because that's what happens. The more you awaken, the more you embrace that awakened self, you then look at life differently. Because you're raising in frequency. And that is really what is at play right now. Embrace that awakened self a little bit more, because it will only help you and be of greater benefit to you moving forward. And the third thing I would like for you to know is that your desires are now activated and ignited, meaning that what you have been wanting to do, or even the desires that you had and maybe you weren't even really aware of, they're now being activated within you. They're being ignited, really helping you step into that. Go after those things that you truly want, those soul desires, really becoming aware of them and feeling empowered, courageous, and inspired, and even motivated to act, to move forward, and to go after those desires no matter what. Really believing and trusting that they are possible for you. That's really what is at offer right now with this spring equinox. So I really want to invite you, take out time to tune in, to allow this to unfold. Now, the activation I'm about to share with you will assist you with that as well. to help you ignite that inner light, because they will also ignite your desires. It will ignite your soul. It will ignite you on so many levels, because now you're already being invited to stop hiding who you are, to stop hiding behind those old stories, and to really step out into the light, to embrace all of who you are, even your path, and then to do the things that you have been feel called to do, but maybe you have held back. Now is that time that you have really been waiting for all this year so far, to really then move forward, to step into that, to step out into the world and let the world see how beautiful you are. Be that beacon of light that will make an impact in the world. And even you just doing your own work will make an impact in the world. But become that beacon of light. That is what is at offer right now. So without further ado, let's move into the light language. If you can please put both feet on the ground. Get centered. Just take a deep breath in and breathe in light and love. And when you breathe out, just let it all go. Anything and everything that doesn't need to be here, let it all go, and then close your eyes. Drop into your heart and close your eyes. Now you may call upon your soul, your higher self, to step forward and assist you with this now, with this activation. As I now too call upon the highest and best, most loving guides, archangels, ascended masters, and beings of the light that can best support us now. Even the guides of the season, please step forward and assist us in this spring equinox activation. We ask for divine assistance in activating our inner light, releasing and healing anything and everything that is dimming or overshadowing our light through all times, dimensions, realities, and lifetimes. And please infuse codes of our higher path, assisting our inner growth, our ascension, and our ability to tap into the higher level consciousness. Please collapse any timelines where we held ourselves back, allowed fear and doubt to get in our own way. And please release and let go all that is not ready to be released, all that is not ready to let go, all that is no longer serving us. And please help us awaken our inner being, our inner senses, our inner light being. Please show us who we truly are, the essence of our being. Show us the light ignited within. Increase our frequency, our vibrancy, and our inner light, as we're now ready to embrace that what lays within. And so it is. Ur naral elur ain. Estará ur al ain aestu. Tereta ust ere el ale enar. Hutara anna a ustre el a inar ale lera a iutara. Nesas da tu ustin a elen rara isturu urachtere laitara annere e aletara a ai uste nere atere el urai tunara kata ate kite e nutur astere el alelea ai ustere tara enna eustere tar a itra a tere etur ura tara alena I uta nere etur anata nustere enna nekta a itu uste eshtaran a ita teta a tel a itu ta astere eate ukuta na le a itu stere etara atre e tuta a enura Nura enar astere ella ita eatere enuta estustana ate eate tutra turana a ia katastere e tutatakate enna nere turu rakatala kate enuru stere eta nere etana a uturu ura atere enna a itara Nustara anna a tere etu kutu una a tere illa alela la kate na a itu nere eturu ur a itara a illa tara a itara a tara a kata a inu ust anna a it nar astere e a ituru uta. Now you may place both hands over your heart, tuning in deeply, allowing yourself to receive this activation, to ignite that inner light within you. See that flame being lit within and shining brighter and brighter. filling your entire being from the inside out, and then spreading wider and wider, truly becoming that beacon of light, this light being from the inside out. Ta stere a ilur a an a e uta terekta alla alnikte illa alle ilura ura annakta anna a I utara astere illa alle illa terekta ura ata nere etara alena a enara a terekta ura lelekte illana ra a itu stere etara a terekta illa lekta anni itura tustanekta anna iturura alle illa nere etur a ena etur a etur ura nere ella alena na ane enur ustre e. Now allow yourself to open yourself up, allowing these light codes come from up above down into your crown and moving down your body, activating every senses within you, every fiber within your being, activating it, igniting it. Tur astra a ara alle illa hanere e turu ura nere etra a nere ektu ura alla a inera a iur a ina nur anna ate. Activating each and every of your chakras, cleansing and clearing them as is to your highest and greatest good, moving forward, balancing it so they all spin vibrantly in a harmony with your being. Tur annalle illa annere e utara anne e turu uta anna ara a I turu nera a inara a I turu ura anna e turu ul alala nere utara anna nere eta a enara a itura nera atire a ituru ura nere eta e utur annastre e tur a itara a nere ekta alla anara a I utara a nura astere e lanara a itu takata anna ata e tuste e nere e turu ura nustere e tara annakta alle e tur anna atere e tur ura la alle e lanna a I tur nanekte e nu tu uste e tur astere e na a. Now open yourself up to be shown that what lays ahead of you. Anything that is important for you to know right now. Connect with your soul. Allow your soul to speak. Allow your higher self to speak, to give you instructions, insights, direction into what is to come. How you are meant to be the beacon of light in this world moving forward. How you're meant to be a server to your highest good and to the highest good of everyone involved. Allow yourself to receive the messages, the insights, the guidance as it is to your highest and greatest good. Open yourself up to be shown. Tere eturu ur anara alle elanara astere elur ahe ta aterekte anna ete una ate e netikte en a itur ur ara a ita e tu stere eta a inu uta ne etu uta na a etur an ara a itur ur anara atere e tara alle illa ara hate enu ta e ust e a ust en a itara a nere etur an a etur a ista a ikta anna Tura tera a tur anna a te e tu ut an e tu ura ta astere e uta a te e tu nere e a te e uste ena a I uste ena ekta anna a I turu. Now you may take a deep breath in and anchor in this beautiful activation that was given to you just now. And when you're ready, you may come back into here now, open up your eyes again, and welcome back. So I really hope you enjoyed this activation. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Maybe even leave a comment below. Let me know what was your experience. Were you able to get some insights into that next path? Did you see that inner light igniting within you? How do you feel now? Do you feel more brighter, more expanded? I would love to know. Leave me a comment below, and maybe even share it with someone that you think could benefit from hearing this. I would greatly appreciate that. But now the way you can really make the most out of this, spring equinox, this beautiful activation is, for one, you may re-listen to this activation on the spring equinox in case you're listening to it before that. Maybe save it to your watch later list, come back to it, listen to it again, because then you can tap into the energy of the spring equinox and receiving the light codes again. But I want to invite you to take some time out on the spring equinox on March the 20th to really take time for yourself. Maybe do a little mini retreat where you can do some journaling, do some writing, some releasing, some healing, some cleansing, some contemplating as well. Maybe, tuning into your intention to see what you want to intend now moving forward. Now that you've experienced all this growth since this year already started, and now that this light is being ignited, like I said, there's an invitation for you now to stop hiding and really step into the role of being somewhat of a way shower, to be that beacon of light. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to start a business or something like that, or be, do it all big or whatnot. It doesn't mean that at all. But you just doing your own work is important enough and impactful enough that will make a lasting change in the world, because you shining your light brighter will already have a ripple effect, because every person that is in your life that comes in contact with you is being affected, positively affected by your light. So make that intention now. Really set that intention to no longer hide, but to really ignite your light and to shine your light, to be that beacon of light to others, and of course also in your own life as well. But tune into that energy then of the spring equinox. Meditation is great. Maybe some cleansing, some clearing, like some smudging. Maybe work with your crystals, or do what you feel called to do to really celebrate that day. That will be really of benefit to you. And of course, like I said, listen to this activation again to receive the codes on that particular day, because that's when it's most potent. Okay. Now be sure to check out this video here about that light code activation to activate your inner power to really help you with this moving forward. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make it an amazingly abundant, successful day, and happy spring equinox.